Well, Twitter does not want to be bought by Elon Musk. Yeah, the people who are in control of not only Twitter, but also global narratives, they don't want to give up that power. And here's the headline: Twitter uses poison pill to stop Musk. Now, I have to believe that Musk has thought of every angle on this and has been prepared for whatever they might do. That doesn't mean he's going to win. That doesn't mean he's going to end up with Twitter. It just means he can't possibly be surprised by anything that they do, and he surely has alternate plans. Here, from MarketWatch.com, Elon Musk says there's a plan B to acquire Twitter if his current bid fails. Is there just a plan B, or is there a plan C, D, E, F, G? Who knows? But I wouldn't bet against it. So what is a poison pill anyway? Let's find out. So a poison pill allows other shareholders, but not the would-be buyer, that would be Elon Musk, to scoop up newly minted shares at a discount, boosting their investments while forcing the target to swallow economic poison by having his shares diluted. The move is an unmistakable signal that the board is not interested in the prospective hostile acquirer, despite a potential profit for shareholders. If the maneuver succeeds, shareholders are certain to flood the courts with lawsuits, accusing the directors of Twitter of breaching their fiduciary duties. In fact, Elon Musk has already addressed this in a response to a tweet from Cameron Winklevoss. And what is that tweet? It says, Twitter is considering a poison pill to thwart Elon Musk's offer. They would rather self-immolate than give up their censorship programs. This shows you how deeply committed they are to Orwellian control of the narratives and global discourse. Scary. Well, actually, it's pretty scary, isn't it? Anyway, Elon Musk replied to that: if the current Twitter board takes actions contrary to shareholder interests, they would be breaching their fiduciary duty. The liability they would thereby assume would be titanic in scale. And it seems like they don't care. So the Daily Wire has some ideas on what could happen next and some options. They're saying there are 3 possible outcomes now, none of which are ideal for Twitter's current board. Musk could win by successfully initiating a proxy contest to remove the directors and nix the poison pill. So what is a proxy contest? Well, let's go to the businessprofessor.com and take a look. Proxy fight or contest explained. So a proxy fight, also known as a proxy contest, proxy battle, or proxy war, is an effort by the shareholder or group of shareholders of a corporation to convince other shareholders to cast their corporate votes, and that's by granting a representative or proxy the authority to vote the shares the way the urging shareholders prefer. The objective of the shareholders initiating the proxy contest is to secure the number of shareholder votes required to achieve the desired result, such as electing specific directors or approving a specific corporate action. So basically him saying, this is going to be good for everybody, give me your votes and I will vote for you. And so a proxy contest would be to remove the directors and nix the poison pill. Here's option number 2. Musk forces the company to find a white knight or alternative buyer, potentially at a higher price, which would make his shares more valuable. So Musk is going to win because he's going to be wealthier after that, even if he doesn't get Twitter. And it turns out there's something like this in the works already. Here's from the Financial Post. Buyout firm Thoma Bravo approaches Twitter with acquisition interest. So I guess that powerful interests in the world don't care much for the idea that Elon Musk might turn Twitter into an actual free speech platform. I think there are powers that be that like controlling the narrative and like having people amenable to their narratives running things like Twitter. But anyway, so let's get to the third option. Musk walks away and leaves the company and the board facing a pile of lawsuits as shareholders blame them for hurting the value of their stock. Yeah, and if he sells his stock, well, he's going to make a profit because the stock went up as soon as he bought in. But as soon as he sells, the stock is going to go into the tank. Yeah, and if shareholders lose a bunch of money because of the decisions of the board, yeah, that might put them in a litigious frame of mind. But either way, there's not really any way that Musk can really lose personally. I mean, he could lose in the sense that he doesn't achieve his goal of taking Twitter private. But even if that doesn't work, it looks like he's still going to make money anyway. And if he does walk away, maybe just takes some of his money and starts a competitor. Because if anybody can create a viable competitor to Twitter, gotta figure it's Musk. I mean, everything he touches turns to gold. So I don't know. I'm not an expert on these issues. I can just show you what I'm seeing, and we can both take it for what it's worth. But I suspect that Musk isn't quite done yet. And if we're surprised by his next move, well, we probably shouldn't be surprised. Anyway, that's all I got to say about that. Please subscribe, like, and share. That really helps me out. If you just like to listen, there's the audio version. It's on pretty much every platform. If you look for it, you will find it. Thank you very much. I'll see you next time.